everyone, it's me, Zarkon, aka Face Duelist, and I'm here with Miwabelle, who apparently is from Singapore, right?
Singapore, yeah.
She's a VTuber, in case that's not obvious. I think it's a little obvious as there's a VTuber icon. Oh my god, it laughs when you laugh. That's crazy.
It does. I mean, it is done super well. So it basically looks like I'm kind of a person, even though I'm not exactly a person. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, you are a person.
Yeah, behind it.
You know, behind the person is a two-dimensional avatar. I think we all have VTubers inside of us. I'm not gonna lie.
Very, very much so. Like, I mean, it's nice to not have. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I wanted to be a VTuber is because the idea of putting on makeup before every stream is I can't do it.
Oh my god! But makeup is a function of the patriarchy. Dude. You don't have to wear makeup if you don't want to wear makeup.
Technically, I don't. But I'm sitting here in my pajamas right now. The thought of putting on actual clothes to actual clothes to stream is oh, I can't do it anymore. I'm just comfortable here in my fluffy pants.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I streamed in my pajamas. I should probably be a VTuber. I dress up today, I put on makeup today, but normally I do not.
Yeah, I feel that. Mate. Putting on makeup's fine. I just feel the fact that I have to do it all the time.
It is a lot of work. Yeah.
I could not. I could never.
I don't know. I mean, I'm joking about makeup being a function of the patriarchy. I don't necessarily think that if you're putting on makeup, it's because of a man. That was a joke, to be clear. But I do 100%. Feel like women have a lot of pressure on themselves to put on makeup and look as good as possible at all times.
Dude, for reals. It's especially bad here in Asia. Because I've been to I went to one of my a locals once, and somebody told me that I look really tired. And I was like, man, fuck you.
They do that in America.
I was like, man, fuck you.
Yeah. It's shut up, okay? Just shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean I look tired? I'm not gonna put on makeup just so I can play Yu-Gi-Oh with your ass. Are you kidding?
I know. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about locals. Yeah. So do you play OCG then or TCG?
We play OCG here. TCG cards are really expensive. Because it's yeah, I think how much was it? Do you remember the gold megatins that came out last year?
Yeah.
They're $50 a tin here.
Oh, so wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. Compared to the OCG cards, which are way cheaper. So infinitely it is a lot easier for us to have access to OCG cards.
See, Konami, make the cards cheaper and you'll get more players.
Exactly. Dude, but not gonna lie, if you sell English cards in this region, you make a killing off of it because it's so inaccessible.
Oh, I see. I wonder how you do that. How do you get the cards and stuff like that? But,
I just get them from America.
Oh,
gaming the system.
I see. Gaming like a gamer. We're gamers too, FYI.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
Wait a second. So if you play the OCG, what are the biggest differences between OCG and TCG?
I guess the most prominent one would be Maxi, for the most part.
Okay.
I mean, I've never played in the TCG because my only experience with technically foreign the English cards are on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So I couldn't say what the differences are, to be honest with you.
Okay. So let's talk about Maxi. So
my beloved.
You know Hard Leg, right?
Yes.
Hard Leg has been going on this rampage against Maxi. And personally, as someone who doesn't have much experience with Master Duel, I don't see Maxi being a huge game changer. Like, most of the time, I think there are games where it's like, oh, you had Maxine, you would have won. But you could say that about any card. Like, oh, you had Droll.
Yeah.
And that's why.
I
But,
mean,
like,
that's
what's
how
your
I
opinion?
feel.
Yeah,
That's how
what's
I
your
feel.
opinion?
Because, like, in my opinion, right, there are a ton of cards that can be used to counter Maxi. It's just a matter of, like, whether or not you draw it into it. Because, like, you know, there's Ash, Call by, Joel, Cross Out. You know, you've got a plethora of cards. You can also choose to, like, just kind of end it early. Like, those are all, like, viable and legit counters to, like, Maxi. I don't think Maxi is necessarily the biggest issue. But 100 and besides, people have like come out with ways to basically counter Maxi. Like what was it? They have those like they have those decks. I don't know what the archetype itself is called, but they just draw like a ton, summon a ton, they make you draw your entire fucking hand, and then they card destruction your ass, and like, you know, that's the end of the game. Like
Oh my god.
if anything, I'm not gonna go as far as to say, oh no, Maxi's like a heckin' balance or anything like that, but I just think it do be like that, you know? Yeah. It is like that. Can't be helped.
So guys, you guys want to know what Mr. Konami told me about Maxi and Master Duel? You guys want to hear it? Mr. Konami said Maxi will never be banned in Master Duel. Never, ever, ever be banned. And
oh my god.
Like, damn, that's such good knowledge for me. That would break Hardleg's heart. So
you can hear him crying in the distance.
I think he would still be like hardened. He'd be hardened Hardleg. Like, oh, we're gonna change their minds. But the reason is because Maxi is so integral to the OCG that, quote unquote, according to him, OCG players don't know how to play without Maxi. That's what he said.
Ooh. I mean, I guess. Like, personally, I just feel like when it comes to personally for me, when it comes to stuff like this, right? It doesn't matter to me in that sense, because it's like, yeah, you know, if Konami bans it, so be it. If like Konami doesn't ban it, so be it.
Okay.
I guess, like, are they perpetuating like a toxic like a really toxic meta? I guess, but you know, it is what it is.
Okay. I can see it. Yeah. Oh my god. I love siding Exodia against some combo decks that could deck you out. So they just went, okay, I'll deck you out. And at some point I won because I maxied into Exodia.
I love that. I think that's funny as fuck. I've actually lost like Exodia because of that before, and like, you're not even mad, you're just kind of like mildly entertained. You're like, damn, I really did this to myself.
God, I would love to lose Exodia someday because I just want that experience. I feel like that's a formative experience as a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Like, losing Exodia.
It is so funny.
Oh, did you see the Jeff Leonard, like, Exodia thing from the, which YCS was it? It was Indianapolis.
Yeah, I think so. Dude, I saw it. I thought it was funny as hell. I was like, damn. In that situation, you can't even be mad. You can't. No. You're just, you just kind of have to take it. You're like, damn.
Oh my god. Hi, everyone. Yeah, it was indeed.
Hi.
Yeah. Like, it was such a funny match because Justin's like a YCS champion and he's just laughing. He's just like, I can't believe this is happening to me. It was so perfect.
It is. I remember, like, when it happened, I think I was streaming and my chat was like, oh my god, you will never believe what's happening. And I was like, damn, I guess I don't believe what's happening. Because holy shit, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
But how are things in, like, the TCG?
Let's see. TCG, we're, like, in a weird, like, purgatory right now because we just had the ban list and the next set comes out in Phantom Nightmare. So, like, personally, I don't feel any reason to play because it doesn't feel like a real format. And, like, the next YCSs are going to be under Phantom Nightmares. So that's also why it doesn't feel like a real format.
Ooh.
And things are gonna change with Phantom Nightmare. Do you know anything about it?
Um, not particularly. Like I plan to like buy a box of it and like open it because you know OCG we've got it already. I don't know if it's out in TCG yet,
Yeah,
but
no, next month. Next month.
yeah, I plan on like buying a box of it, but I genuinely can't say I know what's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like fire, 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 like woo, 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 call the
Oh.
emergency department because we're on fire. That's what we are.
Wait, that sounds kind of brilliant though, I'm not gonna lie. Dude,
Oh
but
my
like I
god.
saw that you guys just got what was it, Rarity Collection 2 announced, which is gonna be really nice for you guys, no?
Wait, I didn't know it was announced. Chat, you guys didn't tell me
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, wait, let me send you like the link. Saw it
Oh, I
earlier.
wonder. I hope they reprint Droll.
Here,
Oh, I'm gonna click this.
let me see. I don't know if they've actually like have they said what's in it yet? I think there's gonna be all I know is that there's gonna be variant art for like Rescue Cat, IP Masquerina, and I think Appaloosa.
Nice.
Oh yeah, reprints of Droll, Ghost Ogre, Ghost Mourner, and Fantastical Dragon Phantasmic. Can't say I know that one.
Oh, you don't know Phantasme?
No.
It's the link monster, like the counter to link monsters. That when someone summons a link monster, you can summon Phantasme and draw one plus the number of link monsters on the field, and then shuffle one back.
Wait, what? I've never seen this card before in my life. Holy
Really?
shit.
Are there not link
Yeah.
strategies? Oh, I know why. It's probably I don't know why actually.
No, I'm kind of like in and out of like playing like paper OCG because like um my locals here are kind of bad. Like
Uh,
yeah, the way they like treat women, it's kind of bad. So I go on occasion.
okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about
Yeah.
that. What exactly happens?
Oh, I got inappropriately touched at my locals. It was so bad. Yeah.
Did you report it?
I did, but like
Did they take it
it's very much
seriously?
like a no, it's very much a boys club here. So it was pretty bad.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Dude, if someone inappropriately touched me, I would inappropriately touch them by punching them in the face. Like, I'd be like,
Dude.
no. That's
No, so
so bad.
the really fucked up thing was that like I reported it and the guy basically like the judge came over, right? And whatnot, because I didn't know who else to report it to, so I reported it to the judge. The guy came over and just DQ'd him for like one game because he had like an inappropriate playmat. Like it wasn't a Konami playmat, so they gave him a DQ for that one game and had him switch out the playmat, but nothing in regards to like touching me. It was so
Wow.
yikes.
That's so
I
bad.
know.
That's so bad. I'm so sorry you went through that.
Nah, it's all good. I mean, now it's just a kind of cringe story I can tell people. Like, that's
Dude,
crazy.
honestly, if I was inappropriately touched, I don't know if I would ever go to an event again. But I don't know. I'm very,
Yeah.
like, conservative. Like, I grew up Muslim and, like, inappropriate touching is very, like, you just don't do that. And it's,
Yeah.
like, traumatizing, like, if that were to
Yeah.
happen.
I
So,
like
ugh.
I don't play anymore because of that.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't play anymore because of that.
Just
Cuz
tell me
like
his name and his address. I just want to talk.
I just want to beat the shit out of him.
Oh my god.
Honestly, honestly, I feel like I could have kicked the table with like all of his cards on it and that would have been like really justified. I would have just done like the whole like table flipping thing.
My god. Do
Yeah.
you? Okay, so is that like common for OCG? Like they don't
Um,
treat women well, or like what?
I think it just really depends because like I'm not gonna lie, you don't see a lot of women in playing Yu-Gi-Oh, especially in Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like at that point in time there was just like me and like two other girls.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and they were
Yeah.
like partners to like boys who were playing.
Oh, the
Yeah, so it's not
girlfriend.
like, yeah, they were girlfriends, so it's not like, like, yeah, I'm here to sweat.
Yeah,
It's
they're
more
just
like
here.
yeah, it's more like Live Twins is very cute, and I really like this deck, and I'm gonna learn it from my boyfriend, kind of vibe,
I'm gonna
Yeah,
play Melfi because they're like a
because
buddy and like
mhm.
so cute. Like that.
Yeah, basically. But
Oh my
like,
god.
yeah, I mean, it's not it's not too terribly bad, I guess. I mean, it's still it's fine. I vibe with my chat more most of the time though, because I can honestly tell you that since I started streaming Yu-Gi-Oh, nobody's ever said anything half cross towards me, especially when it comes to like being a woman. Nobody's like, oh my god, you're a woman, you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good.
which is like really
Good.
nice. It's not a boys club online,
That's
at
good.
least. Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah, for TCG, I when I'm playing TCG, I've definitely had men come in and say like backhanded stuff like, "Oh wow, you're good for a girl," or like, "Wow, I thought all girls sucked," and stuff like that. So, it's very not that common. Like when I was
Mm-hmm.
streaming a couple years ago, because I've been streaming for a while. I just
Mm-hmm.
took like a break when I got a boyfriend, and then he broke up with me, and then Master Duel came out, and I kind of lost all my followers. But like I
Ooh,
started streaming
felt.
in like I want to say 2020 or 2021,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe 2019. I don't know. No, not 2019. 2020. And so like it was kind of worse back then with the comments, but
Ooh.
it's gotten a lot better now. I don't see anyone coming into my chat saying anything inappropriate.
Which is really nice.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm a comedian, so I just roast them. So like there's this
True.
one dude that like at my locals I beat him. And he was like, "Oh, I thought you would be an easy win because you're a girl." And I was like, "Bro, you play Phantom Knights. You're the easy win." I was like, "You played Breakthrough Skill. You're the easy win." And everyone was laughing at him. It was so
Dude.
funny. Yeah.
I used to play like competitive League of Legends, and in like a
Ugh.
tournament I beat like this, I think like, yeah, I think my team won. And like, I shit you not, this dude on the enemy team slammed his hands down on the table so hard you could hear it. It was so audible. You could hear like the keyboard like, fall too. And I was like, damn, you're crazy for that. Like, what an
And you did
overreaction.
that. You beat him so hard that he like had a violent reaction, and
Yeah,
that's an accomplishment.
homie was like, we lost to he audibly said really loudly, we lost to a girl.
Oh, dude, and then yeah, he
Yeah,
shrunk in that moment. He just
it was
absolutely shrunk.
so good.
Yeah, that's
But
good. See,
mhm.
that's what we need to do. We need to humiliate men. We need to crush men's egos. We need to
Crush their
infuriate men.
spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh man. It's honestly like funny when people react like that, because it's not that serious. It's just a game. It's not that serious. Like, damn. Chill,
yeah,
homie.
yeah. But I don't know. To men, like they're like competitive in nature,
Mm-hmm.
so they sort of like don't really understand that it's just a game.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I think like, yeah, like I said, I think so far Yu-Gi-Oh has been kind of nice, whereby nobody's really mean or anything. I think like the worst that I've had are just people backseating the heck out of me, but also like,
yeah. That's pretty inevitable. I know,
yeah.
like, there was, like, an instance where, like, someone came in and, like, they saw my hand because, like, I had it covered in Master Duel, but, like, when you
Mm-hmm.
draw, it shows the hand. And he told
Yeah.
me exactly how to play it. I got so pissed. Because, like, the way that he said it, I just felt was sexist, and a lot of people disagreed with me, like, after the fact they weren't there. But like basically like he was just like, "Hey Zara, like I wish you the best. Make sure you imprint this and you gamma this." And
Mm-hmm.
it was also wrong. He said imprint Romulus gamma Lubellion, but you're supposed to gamma
What?
Romulus. But like whatever. And then he's like you know, I know you can do it, and I don't know, it was just like I just suddenly got these
It just
like
felt condescending.
vibes. Like, you know how you have like spider senses? Like Spider-Man has
Yeah.
spidey senses? I have sexist senses. Like I could
Oh,
just tell when
felt.
someone's being sexist.
I had like someone come into my stream and he was like, I'm a master at Sword Soul and I can teach you exactly how to play this hand. And I was like, bro, normal summon Moyi, that's the play. What are you talking about? It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Normal summon Moyi. That's it.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
That's
I mean
funny.
the backseating just gets like insane sometimes, but I guess it is whatever.
To be fair, I think all streamers get backstream, but I do think women get backstream more. And I think also, like, you know, if you give off new player vibes, because I think I got backseated more, like, before, but I don't know. I kind of had, like, an explosion on Twitter once, so I have less backseating now, which is, like, ironic because when I'm learning a new deck, I'm like, wait, I need backseating. I don't know how to play this deck.
Exactly. No, like sometimes my chat they have really bratty moments, right? Where they're like, "Oh, you're learning a new deck. I don't want to backseat anymore. You can learn how to do it yourself."
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, "Bruh, don't be a little shit. Don't be a little shit. Like, are you kidding me? When I need help, you don't want to give me help, but when I don't want help, you're out here giving me help. Like, how dare you?"
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
the passive aggressive simp or
They're-
whatever.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes like when I get like mad at my chat for like backseating too hard, I just intentionally throw.
Ah, I like that. That's like, you know,
Yeah.
kind of like how you train a dog type of a thing. It's called negative reinforcement. So whenever
Yeah.
they're doing something you don't like, you do something that they don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Not to
I've
say that we should treat men
Mhm.
like dogs, but
No,
at the
no.
same time, it's quite
No,
effective.
It is. I've ashed my maxi sometimes just cause chat just gets really mad about it.
Oh my god,
I
that's
just
funny.
ash it for the sake of ashing it.
It's like, all right, you guys gonna do this? Ash backseat. No.
Yeah, you guys want to be little shits? I'm gonna imperm my own. Now I'm gonna imperm my own column. Imperm. I'm gonna throw like crazy just cause.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's just stress relief, I guess. I don't know.
What kind of decks do you like to play on Master Duel?
Ooh, I love Husbando decks.
Ooh.
I play Infernobles.
Trivigate?
No, actually,
Infernoble.
I play Infernobles. I'm intending to play every single Visa Starfrost archetype.
Okay.
Just because I feel like I gotta complete the set. I love Scareclaw.
That's good.
Scareclaw Manadium, 10 out of 10. What else do I play? Yeah, I think I play like what's that one called? Dark Lord, but only because they're hot.
I think the only Dark Lord card I know is this fusion. I think it takes 3 fairy monsters.
Yeah, that one's the Husbando right there.
Oh, I don't even remember.
Yeah. Despia Dark Lord. Yeah, I played Despia Dark Lord.
Ah.
Oh, do you remember a while back on Twitter, people were like really mad. They were like, don't sexualize Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because like women don't do it.
Oh yeah. No. It was like someone's like, don't use waifu because that's sexualizing.
Oh yeah.
And like women don't sexualize, and then a bunch of women were
Yeah.
like, wait a second.
And I just sat there with like, I just sat there quiet because all of my decks are like basically Husbando decks. I was like, ooh. I was like, ooh.
It's like, shh, chat, don't tell anyone.
I was like, chat, yeah, don't expose me. Don't expose the fact that all of my decks all have hot men in them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the hottest guy is Dark Magician. I've always found him really hot. But like the anime Dark Magician, I always found him super hot.
I kind of hate that with every like new design that Dark Magician has, his hat just kind of gets a little bit dumber. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I kind of hate it. It's like he's not happy to see me. That thing's limp all the time.
Dark Magician.
Oh, Dark Magician. He's the OG husbando.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is the OG. And then my love of my life, my husbando is Seto Kaiba.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but there's no card in the game that has him on it. I do have a Kaiba token though.
See, like, one of my friends, Nifroth, who plays like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, he convinced me to play that game just because you can basically equip Seto Kaiba, right? And he yells at you as you're playing your cards. And I was like, you know what? This is all the BFE that I need in my life.
BFE?
Boyfriend experience.
Oh, okay.
He just kind of pressures you. He's like you gotta stop like being so slow. Make a decisive decision. And I'm like, damn, say less. Kaiba man is great.
Oh, that's true. Kaiba, yeah, but he's got like long red hair and he's got like this stupid helmet on. Like,
yeah, I know.
On. Like,
honestly, the helmet's You cannot convince me that Kaiba man isn't like Kaiba self-insert so that he could lust for blue eyes.
Yeah. Kaiba man was, according to the GX, designed by Kaiba himself.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh my god. That man just created his own OC just so he could like be all horny. Oh gosh. Yeah. I kind of love that for him though.
God, I remember I was at this comedy show, and it was the first time I was talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know how it happened, but I was talking about how, like, I had a crush on Seto Kaiba growing up, because I said past tense then, because I didn't want them to know. And they were like, oh, did you like his blue eyes white dragon? And I was like, oh!
Oh, man. My, like, favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Husbando is probably Yusei from 5Ds.
Nice.
And I constantly... He is great. I constantly make jokes on my stream about how I want to be his bike. It's so bad. I'm like horribly down bad for Yu-Gi-Oh! Man. What the heck?
So yeah, I think it's like an equal sexualization type of a thing.
Yeah, but, I feel like it can't be helped. Like the whole sexualization. I think it happens to like literally every form of media.
Yeah.
So
I do feel...
whether...
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, no. Please.
Yeah. What do you mean, like, every form of media? You mean, like, news? Like,
I think,
photo, video?
I think, like, movies, videos, music, there's always somebody who's gonna identify with that person in a I really like this person kind of way. This person is, like, my idol, my oshi, my waifu, stuff like that. My husbando, So,
yeah.
I feel like every modicum of, like, every form of media basically has, like, the potential to be, like, waifu'd in a sense. So, saying that, like, heart shouldn't be waifu'd is the most, like... I think it's just one of those hills where, like...
It's probably not right to die on that hill.
Yeah. It's so bad to die on that hill. Like, it makes no difference. People are still gonna think of this card as, like, oh, this is my waifu, regardless. You know?
Yeah. It's funny because I'm starting the Yu-Gi-Oh! Confession series, and the first one was I surveyed people on... I put out a survey on, like, who's your Yu-Gi-Oh! Crush? And I meant, like... like, oh, I had this crush on this girl at my locals, or like, oh, there was this guy that I learned Yu-Gi-Oh! To play so I could get to know him, but it was all Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. All Yu-Gi-Oh!
I may or may not have submitted an answer to that. And I definitely misunderstood the question then. Oh, God.
Yeah. I definitely didn't make that clear, but it's okay. But
Oh.
I don't know. I think also
Mhm.
some people don't have Yu-Gi-Oh crushes because some people don't have like girls that go to locals or something like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like man, I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh is just one of those games where you could totally play it with your partner, but also like imagine like having like hurt feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I was like telling hmm?
oh yeah, my boyfriend, my first boyfriend was a pro player. And he never wanted
Ooh.
to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I would like force him to cuz I'm like I need to learn. And
Mhm.
like I mean, usually he beat me, but we would test. So it's like, okay, he beat me. Let's go backwards and see if you could have done anything differently to see if you won, which was like really really
Mhm.
helpful type of a thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, he never wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Damn. I think like oh man. I went on a date with a guy once who basically was like, "Yeah, oh, you play Yu-Gi-Oh? I like Yu-Gi-Oh too. We should like talk about it." And like we were queuing up to like go into like the restaurant, right? And he was like, "While we're queuing, we should have like a mental duel." And I was like, "What the fuck is a mental duel?"
Oh
Mental
my
duel.
god.
And he was like, "Oh, we can just like simulate like a Yu-Gi-Oh duel, but like in our but like mentally, like we can like tell each other what cards we're gonna play." And I was like, "Wow, this sounds stupid, but I'm curious to see like what we're about to do." And this whole dead ass. Oh, like he's like I open my first five hands. I open my hand and draw my first five cards. I activate Pot of Greed, and I was like, okay, we're gonna be like that, huh, bitch? So I was like, okay, you know what, homie? This is great and all, but I open with all five like pieces of Exodia.
Dude, that's so crazy because I brought up a mental duel.
Mhm.
Like, I independently came up with this idea. And, like,
Mhm.
everyone around me thought it was so stupid, but my Yu Gi Oh best friend is such a nice person that he
Mhm.
was like, okay, fine, we'll do it. But we had to use our real deck, so I was like,
Mhm.
okay, like, I'm drawing this, and then we did the mental duel. And, like,
Yeah,
I can't believe someone else in the world thought the same exact thing as me.
I know. I was like, I would have been like okay with it if he hadn't been like I open with Pot of Greed and I use Pot of Greed to draw two cards. And I was like, hold on, Pot of Greed is like hella banned though, bro. What are you thinking about?
Yeah, the most
Oh
broken card. Speaking of which,
yeah.
Pot of Greed cannot be unbanned. You guys need to stop saying that it can be unbanned. It cannot be unbanned.
Just use Bamboo Lock, bro. Golden Bamboo also draws two cards. I'm just
Wait,
saying.
Golden Bamboo Sword? Or something else?
Yeah, Golden Bamboo Sword.
How does that card work?
Basically, if you have a bamboo equip spell on the field, you can play that card and you can draw two cards. And
Oh.
it's not once per turn. So if you have all three copies of like Golden Bamboo in your hand, you can basically draw six cards.
Oh.
Yeah. Like the only caveat is that you just have to have like um a bamboo equip spell. It can't be burning bamboo, which is the set I think that's a continuous spell. I can't be sure.
Damn. I didn't know. I think I saw a bamboo sword once.
Oh, I
And like
love it. I use it in like Infernobles. I actually, you know what? I
Oh.
piss Heartlick off with that because like the way my chat taught me to play it was so devious because it's basically bamboo lock. So
Oh.
burning bamboo makes your opponent skip main phase one. And then you combine it with
Oh.
terminal world, which makes them skip main phase two.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's
So
like
they don't get
Drytron.
to play. Yeah, so they don't get to play whatsoever. I think like that's a deck that I don't normally play. I only like bring it out to like take it out during like tournaments and whatnot, like VTuber tournaments, because you know it's funny. And like I think the only time I successfully did that was against Heartlig. We like locked him so hard he could not do anything.
Oh my god, that's so
It
funny.
was so bad. He was so mad. I felt awful.
Yeah, I've definitely been upset playing against Infernoble and TCG. Like, so I don't know if in Master Duel all the Infernoble cards, the new ones came out yet. Like the spell trap
I don't
negates
think so.
and the so they set up like two spell trap negates, and then they set up this spell that like negates the first spell that's not negated. So it
Mm-hmm.
negates like Dark Ruler and stuff like that. And then as a Pearly player, I just couldn't play through it. Like I was like, I'm
Yo.
running out of cards in my head. And then they had like a
Yo,
monster
that's
negate.
evil.
I know. I hated it here. I
That's so
hated it so much.
heinous. Holy shit.
And then, do you know the
Oh.
card Yeep, the trap, the purely card?
Yeah.
Yeah. So people were playing Crossout and playing one copy of Yeep. Um, and
There's
then when
no
I would
way.
use Yeep, they would cross it out, and I was like, I hate you. My ex boyfriend came up with that one. I was like, God, I
That's
hate
so
you for that one.
feral.
Yeah,
That's why he's an ex.
I know. I'm so mad at him. I'm like, I'm more mad at him that he came up with that than he broke up with me. Like, that's how mad I am about it.
Dude, oh my god. I have like this one running joke on my stream, right? Where if I get married, I'm gonna live stream it because I'm gonna live stream it because right before the wedding, my future husband has to duel me. If like I win
Ah.
the duel, if I win the wedding's off. If he wins, then we keep it going.
Oh my god, it's like my Valentine's.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of. So like I said, I told my chat like I'm gonna like um I'm 100% gonna like live stream it so you guys can root for me, and they were like, no, we're gonna teach your future husband how to use a stun deck.
Oh my
Yeah, those little
god.
shits.
Wow.
They
Divorce
were like, no.
incoming. My
They're like,
god.
no, we're gonna teach him how to fucking goes and match you.
Wow, your chat are homewreckers.
Mm-hmm. No, they're
Yeah.
not just homewreckers. They're like if you they're like 100%. Okay, so the really nice thing is that um they're not very parasocial at all.
Oh, good.
And
Good.
like it as a VTuber, that's like a major concern.
Yeah. That's
But
good.
the problem with my chat is that like we've kind of gotten to a point where they're not parasocial, but if I were to get a boyfriend, they would try to rizz up the guy.
Oh, whoa. Steal them from you?
Yeah, those hoes.
Oh my god.
I know. Which is like, I mean, it's great, but like, I'm also confused at the same time.
Oh man. That's like, I don't know. I guess then it's like an unhealthy dynamic where you get jealous of chat. And so you like pull
Yeah.
your boyfriend harder and then chat gets jealous of you. And
I
like,
know.
yeah. It's crazy. Like, just what's happening.
It is.
We gotta get you a boyfriend because it'd be so funny to watch from afar.
I know.
That would be
It'd be
so
funny
funny.
it'd be funny as fuck.
Would you
Chat
have to
just
get
aggressively being like,
would you get a VTuber boyfriend? Like, if your boyfriend he have a VTuber model or what?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I think like ultimately, whether or not they're a VTuber makes no difference to me, as long as they're like sane.
No. That's not what I mean. I mean,
Oh.
like, if you got a boyfriend and he was on stream, would he have a VTuber model or would he just show up like normal?
I mean, he could have one, or he could just like put like a small like icon of himself.
Yeah, I think it'd be funny if he was like a PNG tuber, like in the corner.
Yeah,
It's like your stream, but he's like just there, barely, just to assert dominance, you know?
mm-hmm. He's just there barely, so chat can compliment him as much as they want.
And then you feed his ego, and his icon gets bigger and bigger the ego he gets, and then you just like insult him to bring it back down.
Yeah, and then very soon his entire PNG is gonna cover the entirety of the stream.
It'll be a very dynamic thing.
It would be so funny. It would be so iconic. But yeah, like we have like a bunch of the girlies and I who play like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like we basically call ourselves like wifeys. Like the
Wifeys.
VTuber girlies. Yeah, we call ourselves like wifeys. Cause you know,
Oh.
yeah. And like I think like we've always talked about like doing remote duels and whatnot.
Dude, I'm really big on
Mhm.
remote duels. In fact, didn't I
Yeah.
bring that up to you or something? No,
Yeah,
I brought it
yeah, yeah.
up to Leah. I was
Mhm.
like, it would be so funny if I
Mhm.
remote dueled the VTubers. Cause like
Oh yeah.
they play Master Duel, or like I would make you guys play Dueling Book. Like I thought that would be so funny.
Yeah. Like
We
we
should
were
do it.
planning on basically cuz like most of us we do hand cam streams from time to time like where we unbox cards. So we do have like the
Oh,
setups
okay.
where we can like actually play. But I think like for me my only real issue right would be
The
that
OCG, the TCG.
I would have to buy like OCG cards.
Wait, you mean TCG cards?
OCG cards. Cuz
Oh,
like
okay.
TCG isn't accessible here. So I'd have to build a deck according to TCG rules, but all of it has to be like OCG because TCG is a little
Okay.
bit inaccessible. Yeah,
Well,
that's like my main caveat when it comes to like doing remote duels.
yeah, I wouldn't mind, like, I don't know if I can get OCG cards here, but I wouldn't mind, like, if you want to play OCG format, I wouldn't mind learning, and we could play.
Yeah. Actually, like, I do you know who Meatball is?
Yes.
Yeah, Meatball's actually brought up this idea where I try to like send Rush Duel cards over to content creators in like America,
Dude,
Europe, and whatnot, and like we can try doing something. My only issue with that is that I don't know Rush Duels, so
well,
I
you
don't know what
can
cards to
learn.
help people buy.
I'm learning Rush Duel right now because of a
Mm-hmm.
secret. There's a secret of why I'm learning Rush Duels that I've been hinting at, like, trying to, like, well, have you guys figured it out yet, chat? Like, why I keep hinting at Rush Duels? Because, like, I can't say, but if you figure it out. Actually, I don't even know if I can't say.
Oh,
Wink, wink,
okay.
nudge, nudge.
I think I have some idea because I did see that one post today.
Smile.
But that's a really exciting thing. That's honestly really exciting.
Wait.
Hmm?
Snowy, be quiet. You're getting too close. uh, no, I'm not going to the academy. I did see that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jess was in it, but like the video was so
Yeah.
awkward because like the guy's speaking in Japanese to her, and I'm like, does she understand Japanese? And she's just like smiling and listening, and I was like, what is going on here?
And she's
Oh my
vibing,
god.
I guess.
Yeah. So I was like,
She's vibing. Mm-hmm.
she was vibing. I love her. She's like my idol.
Yeah. Dude, like I will go to I mean I don't know her, but I will go to bat for her because I feel like this is a really healthy representation of like women in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really like happy for all of her success. And I
Well,
will literally like I mean I don't know her personally, but I will literally fight the Twitter trolls for her.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, cause like she's so nice and she's so
Mm-hmm.
good at Yu-Gi-Oh. She's like the perfect representation of a woman in Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm
Yeah.
really excited.
I
Um,
mean, you can't take her. Nobody can take those accolades away from her for sure, for sure.
yeah, and I was really happy that she was chosen for the commercial.
Oh yeah, I'm really happy that like she's getting that like all the recognition. Like it's really good. Good on Konami too for like
Yeah,
recognizing that like they don't have to have like other people. They just need to like focus on like their community.
yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
she's a European champion.
She is, which is like also insane. I remember like people were trying to play what was it? People were trying to play oh, what's her deck called?
Rika,
Yeah,
plants.
people were trying to play plants in like Master Duel for like a long time after she won, and it was like fairly unsuccessful, I think, because I don't think we have all the cards in Master Duel